down from Middlesbrough way, where he worked for a rock and roll band one day, but unfortunately everyone in the band fucked off to Japan and left him unemployed. Big Paul. Big Paul. Big Bad Paul. Apparently we're going into battle, Paul. There's a story in Middlesbrough that they all like to tell of that day that little Timmy Johnson got trapped in the well. And as the crowd gathered about, someone screamed, "Please, someone get this child out, someone save him." But the dad went crazy and the mom went wild, and then everyone was crying, "Please help this child," when the air grew still, the sky grew black, and a big booming voice said, "Stand back! I'm a roadie." Well, he walked right up to that watery grave. He knew in that moment there was a small child's life to be saved, and then he did what any roadie would do in that situation to save that little kid. What exactly would that be, Paul? Because I'm way the fucking over my head right now. I have no clue. You're a roadie. You got a kid trapped in a well. How do you save him?
Throw down a microphone.
Throw down a microphone.
Yeah, pull him up by the cable. That could work.
All acting quick. Not too late. He threw down a fat Shure 58. He yelled to the kid, "Kid, you have no choice." But the kid just thought he was auditioning for The Voice, and he started singing it to him. And it sounded something like this. "I'm drowning!" And the water was rising, and that kid was getting damp, so he threw in some more equipment, a big fat amp and some Marshall stacks and lots of other stuff that basically would just cause a lot of water displacement, would cause the kid to rise to the top. Goes into that, he threw the watery basement. He was an expert on water displacement, and some people said, "This is a big load of bullets." And he said, "You, sir, know nothing of hydraulics. Shut the fuck up." Sure enough, up to the top, little Timmy floated a little worse for the wear and somewhat bloated, and that's how he saved him, the little Paul. He gave him the kiss of life and then asked him to audition. True story. I'm not lying. The day that Big Paul kept that kid from dying, he's a hero. He always will be, and he won't quit. And when this song is over, he can unload all this shit. Big Paul, save that little child's life, people. So someone give him a job for crying out loud, because he saved him, and then much to the chagrin of all his friends and neighbors, he charged the little son of a bitch overtime and labor. Big Paul, Big Paul, Big Bad